Your OSD matters as much as your components. Get it wrong and your drone is toast. That's why messy OSD is dangerous. You can't see transformer cable coming and you crash into them. Especially in analog system where the video is already rough. Now if you don't know what OSD is, it's basically a telemetry data displayed on your goggle's feed. It shows you everything you need while flying. Battery, speed, altitude, everything. In this video, I am going to show you which OSD element to put where. From zero, I am breaking down why I am putting each element in that specific spot. Most pilots don't understand this, and that's why their OSD is messy and they crash. By then, you will know how to set up your OSD like a pro. Alright, let me show you exactly how I am setting up each OSD element. Then I am going to break down why I am putting each one in that specific spot. So, as an FPV pilot, you need the mandatory elements first. These are non-negotiable: battery voltage, RSSI, link quality, temperature, and flight modes. I am putting all these in my setup. Then I am adding the secondary elements: GPS satellite count, home distance, warnings, altitude, and home pointer. These helps, but they are not critical. Now crosshairs, I am not going to use them. Why? Because they don't show you where you are actually going. They just show you the center point. If you are tracking an object, sure, use them. But for free, smooth flying, I don't recommend it. It's just a visual noise. Now let me explain why I put each element in that specific spot. First, the battery voltage. Battery voltage goes top right, because when you are flying, your eyes are in center watching for obstacles. To check battery, you just glance upright. It's natural, no strain. RSSI and link quality goes top left, because similarly, looking from center to top left is safe and easy to catch the data. Temperature goes bottom left, because it's information you don't need constantly. Putting it where you see every second is just a visual noise. Plus, you get the temperature warning anyway when it gets high. Altitude is stacked on the temperature for the same reason. It's not necessary for everyday flying. You only need it for specific tasks like climbing record or measuring altitude. Warnings are critical. They are already in center, so catching them is fast and easy. Finally, home point goes center, stacked on warnings. Here is why. When you're flying in an unknown place, it's easy to forget where you started. Looking right and left for the home point distracts you from flying. By putting it in center, you can know exactly where home point is without losing focus. You can use GPS rescue. But if you want to fly and explore while returning safely, home point in center helps you land exactly where you launched. Home distance and satellite goes bottom right. Now these are mandatory when you're flying in a place you can't easily rescue your drone. Why bottom right? Because you're already looking at battery on top right. When you glance at battery, you can naturally look down to bottom right and catch the home distance and satellite count in the same eye moment. Yes, it takes a moment longer than top right. But here's the thing, you have 1-2 seconds while you're already scanning the right side of your screen for battery. Catching satellite and home distance is fast, and honestly, there are no space left anywhere else. But here's the real thing, this isn't a rule. Customize this element based on what feels natural to you. The goal is understanding why, not copying my setup exactly. That's how you build a truly clean OSD, and it matters more than you think. Hit that like button for the algorithm, subscribe for more. See you in the next one.